Welcome back to Growing Up Montessori, where we explore everything from the universe
to our backyard. We're doing another craft today, and it'll be fun.
It'll be fun. A few years ago, I saw some glass block presents, and I thought that they were really pretty. And so I experimented a little bit and made a few. These are two of them that I made. I made these back when Selena and Abby were just little, like maybe 1 or 2 years old. So I guess it's been more than a few years. And at the time, oh, and I had made this one, but the ribbon started to fall off and it didn't look great, so I took it off. It might be this one that has lights in it, actually. But at the time that I made these and this one that we took the ribbon off, I had pre-drilled holes into a few more so that I could make more, and then I just never did it. And so after storing them for, I guess, close to 13 years, it's finally time for us to make a few more. We put up a new tree in a new location this year. The girls have a fun name for it.
We call it the Grinch tree. We should put a picture in.
We'll put pictures in when at the end when we have the presents underneath it.
We call it the Grinch tree because when we took it out of the box, it looked like this.
It's the tree is a parson's pine, which has droopy boughs instead of like stiff boughs. So they just kind of like curve down and really floppy, gentle,
dark green.
And and the top was a little.
So Abby came in and we were like, "What do you think of the tree?" And she's like, "It looks like the Grinch."
And so it's now called the Grinch tree, although there's not very much Grinchy about it. We did put some lights on it.
It's a lot less Grinch-like with the lights.
And after we fluffed it a little bit.
Yes.
And stood it up straight. So underneath the Grinch tree, we want to put some things. We don't want to put a big tree skirt or actual presents or anything like that.
The cats might eat them.
It's also a really small space. It's just a little corner between a bathroom door and the office door. And so this space is only about 1.5 feet and a 1.5 feet, kind of on a diagonal. And so there's not a bunch of space. So it's a narrow, tall, skinny tree, and there's just enough room for a few of these. In fact, when we put these two down there to see if we liked it, we figured we probably only needed one more. But since we're going to make the video, we thought we make them all and find somewhere to put the other two.
The window.
Maybe. The front window?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be pretty.
I feel like we've done that in the past.
I did, because I used to put these under the big tree, and then when the presents got wrapped, then I moved these to the window. Maybe we won't have enough, though, because the window across the front would look weird with just two. Well, we'll have to see.
Maybe we'll make more.
Maybe we'll make more. Okay, so it's a super easy once you have blocks with holes drilled in them. Nowadays, because these have become more popular than when I first learned how to make them, you can buy glass blocks in the craft section or at craft stores with a pre-drilled hole and a little plug in it. These ones were not done that way. These ones were done with a drill press and a bit that would cut through the glass and with water so that it wouldn't break through. But you can buy them pre-drilled if you don't have access to a drill press. I don't have access to a drill press. It was done at a friend's house. So the other thing you need are strings of lights.
And you can't have the thing on the end that can have them plug into each other because then it doesn't fit through the hole.
Yeah, they can't be end-to-end lights. They have to just be a short one strand that...
This is a 6 10?
Well, it's like 5 foot. But they are usually not sold by length. They're sold by number of bulbs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 40, 50, 60, 70, 18, 19. This is a 20 light strand. How'd I know?
I have no idea.
I don't know. And so the first step is just to poke them in poke them into the glass block.
We'll just do one since the other two already have them.
Yes,
and we don't need to waste time in the video putting lights in the blocks.
So as you can see, maybe that the blocks have a little bit different look to them. These ones that I bought were in the hardware store, in the bathroom I'm not sure what they call them, in the bathroom masonry section. And they're pretty see-through. Just a little bit of texture to the glass. And then this one is like a frosted one. So you can't quite see through it, but you still get that.
And then that one's like really
This
marble.
this one's the same as this.
That one just looks more marble.
Might be the angle. And they do break if you're not careful. This is the one that I had made before that had silver and blue ribbon on it, and the corner did get chipped. So be careful with that sharp glass part. When we were planning this video, Selena picked out the ribbons that she wanted, and since we thought these were all going to go in the same area, we stuck with the same color scheme, which was red and gold,
White
and silver, which
And green.
obviously are traditional Christmas colors. So we have this green and red striped, candy striped with green accents. We have this beautiful white with red cardinals with silver accents, and this red printed, I'm not sure what that design is, red printed with gold and green accents. And so these two will kind of match, and then these two are kind of matched, and this one just kind of is in the middle there. So
I made it light up.
good job. We weren't really looking to be matchy-matchy, but we also didn't want it to be, like this one was blue and silver, which was very different. Was very different.
And then there was one that had orange ribbon, which was
Oh.
really weird.
Yeah, it looked more like a fall one. Okay, so we're going to get started. The packages, or the way we like to do them, is with the crisscross, and so it'll be 2 strips of ribbon around the edges to the top, because they can be displayed this way as well. So we're going to first cut ribbon to go up, and we're going to use a little hot glue. Last time I used double-sided tape, which works as well, but we've got the hot glue gun here, so we're just going to give it a little dab of hot glue to hold the ribbon on. Okay, so this is the length that goes around it and overlaps just enough to glue it, and so we'll make one more the same length since we're using a square block.
Don't do this if it's a rectangular block.
You'll want to measure both lengths. Okay, now comes the trickiest part, which is making the bow. And it doesn't really matter which side you make the bow on. We're actually going to put the bow covering up where we pieced it together, so that if we do stand it up like this, you don't see the hot glue spot. And we'll just put the bow right over the top of this. And we're going to make it with our 2 pieces. So we're going to stack the 2 pieces so that they stay matching. So we were just cleaning up our workspace and rearranging the package present lights, and we noticed that the camera wasn't on. So we're not sure how much of a video you got there. Hopefully it's all there. We had a lot of fun making these, and we only have 1 burn injury to report.
I did not stab her with the glue gun on accident. That's definitely not what happened.
So these are the 3 new ones that we just made today. This was the first one we made. It just has the 2-tone ribbon, and the ribbon just goes across in a nice arranged line. And then these are the next 2 we made with the thicker ribbon. They were more challenging with the thicker. It's wider ribbon and thicker ribbon. And so this one we felt we had way too much ribbon. This one here, we didn't make it too much, but it still was challenging.
I like this one the most because it looks nice.
I think it's because it's the most simple.
True.
Yeah. So we're going to take these down and put them under the Grinch tree. and we'll share some pictures.
Yeah. We hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like down below and subscribe and share with your friends. We're Growing Up Montessori, where we explore everything from the universe
To our backyard.
Bye-bye.
If you try this craft at home, take some pictures and share down below and let us know how it worked out for you.